I was just like, what really sucks is like trying to like tell a person like, hey, this is my like baggage, man. Like outside when I meet people, I try to be real happy-go-lucky and like, because I don't want to like put my shit on anybody I've just met. But like, it's like, oh, when you peel off the layers of my fucking life onion, the core underneath is just like a mess. Like, but I still find myself functioning every day because I have to. Like,
that's pretty much where I feel like I'm at some days. It's just I am here, and I don't fucking know why, but I'm just gonna get through this day.
And sometimes it's like all you can do. It's just like, oh, I'm just gonna like walk through this day. I'm just gonna move through this day because like, oh, maybe tomorrow I'll be in a better mental health place. What was weird is like, it's so all over the place. Like, last night I looked at myself in front of a mirror and I was like, hey, I don't look like shit. Like, I don't look shit today. I'm kind of like digging it right now. And then this next morning I was like, I look like a fucking goblin. Like, why was last night so good? Why was that specifically? How do I get that back?
See,
like,
I kind of do the same thing, except my brain will not remember that there was a good time. It could be 30 minutes ago. I'll go from top to bottom in 30 minutes, and I'm like,
hell yeah, get that spiral.
Almost unnailed.
I'm like, you're a beast of a creature, and nobody will ever love you. And I don't remember that 30 minutes ago I was like, I'm all right, and I have good people in my life. It's gone. It's gone. Like, people will remind me of it like I fucking forgot it.
Like, I was in like a bad place, and like my solution-oriented friend was like, hey, well, you got a house over your head, and like you got a good job, and I was like,
see, that always makes me feel worse.
Right? That makes me feel awful because it's like I have all these things. Why can't I just fucking be happy?
Exactly.
Like, I had like a really dark moment of just like, I had just gotten my new job. I was living away from my parents. At the time, I was in a good relationship. I had a good job. That was close and scary.
What that fucking...
And I was driving home from my job, like, with all of these great things in my life, and my brain was still like, let go of the wheel. Like, just fuck it. Why not? Like, we'll all come tumbling down. Like, why give life the opportunity to take it from you when you could just, like, manifest destiny, your own demise? Like, and those are the worst feelings. Like you said, of just like, why can't I just can't I just appreciate it?
I just always feel worse because it's like all these other people have so much less than I do. Why can't I just be fucking happy? That'd be so nice.
I'm like 2 months out from this engineering degree that I've fought for like 5 years. Killed a marriage, destroyed all kinds of other shit. I gave up my whole life for it. Like 90-degree turn on my entire existence. And like, I'm 2 months away from it, and I fucking hate it. I don't want to do it. I don't fit in it. I don't even know how to apply for jobs.
Somebody else want to play?
And I'm like...
Okay, I'll keep playing.
Keep going, buddy.
And it feeds right back to that point, because like, I've gotten to the point now where I absolutely fucking hate myself because I survived it. I got it. I have this degree that's about to be sitting in my lap, and I don't think I'm really going to do anything with it. Like, it's not like I walked out with a fucking poli-sci degree or something. It's like useful. And I'll never get any use out of it because I'm too fucking stupid. Like,
my friend did like years in a psychology degree, and I was like, he was like, I don't think I'm gonna finish. And I was like, you're so close. Why? And he was just like, I don't know. I don't feel happiness when I do it. I would rather do something creative. So I'm gonna like just bail and do some creative writing. And then like, and I was like, really? Why not just like? And what I hated the most, like, after I said a sentence, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, because I was like, why don't you just stick it out and do it? Like, you're so close. Which was exactly the same thing people said to me when I got my GED and wanted to leave high school. They're halfway through my senior year. They were like, why don't you just stick it out? You're so close. I was like, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to be here. And there's an out. I can walk away now. I can get my GED and I can go to film school. And if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have met Matt or Paul or Bryan. And in that way, I would have never met Hiram, and I never met you, and I would have never met Evan. Like, you can chaos theory trace it back, like, all you want. But I still consider that moment of my life the best decision I have ever made because I felt like I was in control.
That's the hardest part, is when you feel like you start losing that and just everything falls apart.
Dude, I'm backwards to that.
Yeah?
Like, I used to have no control. I was like a nomad. I lived on couches. I did whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I almost never had a real job.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I have like a place and I keep it clean and I have like, I'm buying like nice clothes because I need them, this and that, and I hate it. I like stare out the window like a caged bear. I feel like I broke myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, the best feeling that I can describe, that's at least right now anyway, from different parts of my life, is I feel like all of these different things have happened to me throughout my life, and every single one is just a little hole, and I'm just leaking out.
Yeah.
Like, just parts of me are leaking out, like, not...
Especially as you get older.
Yeah, especially as you get older. You find that out more and more. Like, I'm gonna turn, you know... How old am I? I'm turning 30 in January.
I am.
And it's terrifying to me.
I was talking something so intrinsic to like people I know now is like just the low key feeling of wanting to die.
Yeah.
Like, which this is the darkest episode of Arcade Cabinet I think we've ever recorded.
Yeah. I tried to hang myself when I was 10. I know how
Yeah,
that
like,
goes.
and I was just like, it's something I can't explain to my parents.
Like a daily permanent obsession with death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I make jokes about fucking killing myself all the time. And like, my friend was like, you shouldn't make jokes about killing yourself. There are people who actually want to. And I was like,
no, you have to, or else you actually do
I
it.
kind of want to die. Like,
You ever seen a coping mechanism?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
That's what coping is.
and
You
I was
have to
like,
laugh
it's
at
something
it.
I can't explain to my
Oh
parents.
my God.
Oh, that was good. You had it. Do you need a break? I can play if you need a break.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I got this. This is gonna be split up into two episodes.
Okay,
Like
for
3
sure.
episodes, maybe even.
But I was just like, I can't tell, like, it's not the kind of thing where like, oh, I would like put a gun in my mouth and pull the trigger. I would, but if a car was coming to hit me, maybe I wouldn't move. Like,
Yeah.
See, to me, like, I mean, there's that, but you know, you reach a certain age in your life and you're like, I haven't done it yet. It's probably not going to happen because it's come along somewhere.
Oh, nice.
I'm always afraid you're gonna overcorrect at the end of the spiral. I'm like,
To me, it's like the dissociation that comes with it. You're like, I'm ready to die at any time, and all I do is think about it in the back. You know, it's
Yeah.
like what sex was when you were 16. But it's like, I'm ready to go. It's always there, and it lets me disconnect from people that give a shit.
yeah.
Like, I never really connect with people that want to because I'm just waiting for it to be over.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like to kind of like full circuit all the way back. I think that's part of the reason like why I have so much trouble making friends. It's just like, well, fucking why? Like, why if it's just gonna fucking end? And then like also like what's so weird, and this is dumb because I'm not even that like internet famous, but I was internet famous enough to like be afraid that every single person who wanted to be my friend just wanted something out of me. And like recently that fucking happened, and it drove me like I had a breakdown in the Disneyland Coronado Springs bathroom because I just like I was fucking I couldn't take it anymore. I had like at like 3 in the morning. I had a mental breakdown with my then girlfriend at the time and my mom sleeping in the room. I was like in the bathroom by myself. And I was talking to this person on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh, you should hit me up. We should like talk." And I was like, "Okay." Like normally I don't do that, but let's put ourselves out there. Let's make a friend. Let's talk to someone. And I talked to them on Discord, and it took like 2 conversations for them to bring up that all they really wanted to do was a Let's Play channel. And I was like, I felt like I had just been like stabbed. Like I was like, you didn't fucking want to be my friend. You just wanted to do a channel. And I told them that I'm busy. I was just I didn't like tell them to fuck off or anything. I was just like, oh, I'm busy. I work like a 40-hour-a-week job, and I work on 2 other YouTube channels. Like, and I also try to do like writing on the side and like stuff like that, and also try to live a human being's life. And after I told them that, it seemed like they didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I was like, that's when I felt like you didn't want to be my friend. You just wanted me to be on a Let's Play channel because I'm funny. And that is kind of weirdly flattering. It's like, oh, you're funny and you're talented. I want to do a show with you, which is nice. But it was like, you didn't want to be my fucking friend. You lied to me. Like,
yeah, that's not the way to approach like that.
Like, if we had been friends for like a year, and then like down the line you're like, hey, we should do a Let's Play channel, I probably would have like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Like, but then are you just playing the long con? And like that's a thought that scares me and drills into my head. It's just like, oh, people don't want to be your friend. They just want they just want your skill set. And I was like, God, it's fucking brutal. Like, it's so fucking brutal. Like,
and see, that to me too, that like, it kind of, to me at least, relates to like that vocal minority thing. Like, one soulless fuck poked you when you were down.
Yeah.
And it's going to destroy your ability to build bridges elsewhere that you'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
you build that distrust with the human shield.
And I always feel like when I try to like make friends with people, I just fuck it up like somehow. Like, I'm just like, I'll say something stupid, or like I'll give them too much information about my life immediately, and they're just like, oh, this guy's fucking weird. Maybe I shouldn't be his friend. Like,
see, I go actually opposite on that too. Like, I feel like my friendships are all based on my ability to provide something.
Right.
And like, if the day comes when I can't provide it anymore, or like I get exhausted from whatever it is, I like walk away. And like, I can't bring you anything anymore. There's no point in me coming over.
And I want to be able to like be there for people, like, and be a reliable friend, and just be like, oh, these are my skills, and but I want to be someone's friend, not like not their fucking Let's Play channel partner. And
right.
Like, and what's so fucking dumb is like, I kept trying to talk to them, like, that I was like, maybe I misread the situation, like, maybe I was wrong, maybe they wanted to be my friend and I did something, so I kept trying to talk to them and they just kept blowing me off. And like, even now I'll still send them a message every once in a while, just like a picture I think they might like or something like that, just like, hey, we could still be friends if you just want to stop being a demon. Like,
Jesus. No, I understand.
All right, I've totally lost it.
You lost it?
You got
okay.
it.
All right. Welcome, or thank you for listening to the darkest 3 episodes of Arcade Cabinet I think we've ever recorded.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? I think it's important for us to.
Oh, it's definitely something that needs to be talked about. Like,
and if you feel similar and isolated, reach out to somebody.
Yeah,
somebody.
like
Find somebody to talk to.
Yeah, maybe at the start of this episode or something like that. Just like put, hey, this episode's kind of dark. Like,
yeah, sure.
But yeah, like I know that if I were to ever like reach the point, like, because I've been there before, of like reach the point of just like, this is the day I end it. Like, this is it. This is the day. I know there are people I can talk to. I know that I'm not that isolated. Like, and like, I would hope that if like any of you guys ever reach that point, like, I'm here, like Andrew Evan. I don't know if you ever dip that low, buddy. Like, I've been there. I know that feeling. I know that rock bottom sitting on a bathroom floor feeling. Like, and like, what's so weird is like, I've had so many mental breakdowns in grocery store parking lots at like 3 in the morning. My friend and I just were making a joke about it. I'm just like, oh, well, I know I'm not that far down because I'm not in a King Soopers parking lot at 2 in the morning bawling my eyes out in my car. Like, so I know that I'm still okay as long as I'm not right there.
Sure.
But I know that I have someone I could reach out to, and if you ever feel like that point and you are scared to reach out to someone, there are your friends, like, and just like a simple message of just like, hey, I'm not okay, like, is something you can send to someone. Just like, I'm not okay and I really need someone to like anchor me. Like, well,
or if you are like in a situation where, you know, maybe you don't have a person you can reach out to, there are so many like things available.
Yeah, there are multiple like suicide prevention hotlines that you can call.
You don't have to be suicidal to call those either.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can just be in a bad place. Like, there are also ones that you can text.
Reddit has a need a friend page that saves people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Back when I was younger, I used to be on like one of those like fucking Chan boards, but I was on like an ancillary one that was like 99 Chan. And that board had a place that was just like, it was just called like Not Doing Okay, and like people were like posted, and everybody's like really supportive and nice, because if you went there and you were an asshole, you were removed. Like, so only the people who are nice stayed around, and it was just like, and then there was like one for like dating advice where people were like not shitty, but there are places you can go, and you don't, and I know it's difficult to not like.
Something I do that helps too, like if I get into a long dark period where I'm really alone, I'll do those services from the other side. I'll try to help somebody else. I'll be like, this person's maybe not even worse than me. Maybe they're better off than me, and I'll judge them. And it always still makes me feel bad.
Maybe I'll fucking judge their ass.
No, but no matter what happens, you end up connecting with a human being. Even if you're just listening to their fucking problems while you let yours eat you alive, it's still better than doing nothing. If you need to reach out and don't want to talk to somebody, that's like the best way. Just like listen to somebody else.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we hope you guys have enjoyed this discussion. Well, like, enjoyed might be too big of a word.
Yeah, but like
insightful.
And I feel like that's a weird like part, the kimono of like a lot of our lives. And I know that Matt and Bryan weren't here to like be a part of it, but that's their fucking fault for moving.
Yeah, that's what they
That's their fucking fault for moving closer to me, and I'm happy that they are, so I can see them more.
A big, giant fucking house with too many rooms in the basement.
I made them cookies. I was so happy that they came. Like,
well, you know what's really great is my girlfriend actually lives like 10 minutes maybe from you guys.
Yeah.
So like, we're all like super close now.
Yeah, party fucking hard. Look, we'll go to fucking Dry Dock in that hot wing place
near
my house that I love.
Dry Dock so much.
There's like,
I want to dress up like a pirate and go to Dry Dock so bad.
I think they have a night that you can do that.
I just want to do it just randomly.
I know they did something.
I don't care. I'll just do it all the time. I'll do it once a week. It's cool.
There's another brew pub nearby called 222 that's also really good.
I haven't heard of that one.
If you like brew pubs, like,
check it out.
Yeah. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Next episode, genital jousting.
Genital jousting.
No!
If you follow any of us and if this episode was like particularly meaningful for you, like really let us know, because like, especially if you're down there in the YouTube comments and you're feeling like the same way, we read those YouTube comments.
Yeah, I actually every single day I go and check the comments. Several times a day I go and check the comments.
None of us are like psychiatrists and like or anything like that, but like I've had a lot of people send me messages of just like, hey, like Arcade Cabinet or 50% off or like anything that like I've worked on have got me through like dark times. And I never really understood that until like maybe like a year or so ago. Just like, yeah, sometimes the weirdest things will save you, like just because they're constants. And
no, it's true.
Like they just change in perspective or just change in pace.
Yeah,
be surprised what that'll do.
Now I am hungry.
Yep.
And I know Andrew. My stomach's been growling this whole time.
Can
you hear it on the way? So my tummy to my
genital jousting. Never gonna happen.
I think it's because you guys are all secretly homophobes and you don't want to play genital jousting because it's dick and butt.
No, I honestly
because I was the only guy comfortable playing it. So what does that say?
No,
it says you're gay.
I wasn't necessarily uncomfortable playing it. I just thought it was a really crappy game.
We were both
Super double date.
Super double date.
Look forward to that on some YouTube channel someday. We are ending this. Goodbye, everybody.
Now we have to do it. Fuck.
Hello, citizens. It's your buddy Hiram here. Thank you so much for watching this exciting conclusion to this Real Talk series. We've gotten so many positive responses, and I just want to thank every single one of you citizens again. You're all awesome people. We've got the best fans on YouTube. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. I just wanted to also reiterate that, if you're feeling like this at all or feeling trapped or anything like that, then please reach out to someone. And if you don't feel like you've got anybody available in your immediate circle that you can talk to about, some of this kind of stuff, reach out to, there's so many groups on Reddit, or, you can leave a comment below or anything like that. You can remain completely anonymous. If you just need someone to talk to listen, there is so much available out there online that's completely free and might make you feel better, even if it's just temporarily, just even in that moment. Sometimes that's all you need. But please reach out to someone. I promise you that it'll help for sure. Anyways, thank you as always so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode.